Excellent. Wait, ow, ow, not again. My eyes are frozen to the oculars. Wasps in the genus Bicyrtes are strictly American. There are 27 species altogether and 8 species in America north of Mexico. Females dig nests in sandy soil and provision their young with hemipterans. In this video, we will take a closer look at the 2 most common species in North America. Bicyrtes quadrifasciatus is a large species found throughout the eastern United States, and Bicyrtes ventralis, a smaller species and most likely the most far-ranging in the genus. As I mentioned, females provision these nests with a variety of hemipterans, either nymphs or adults, sometimes a combination of prey items from the families Pentatomidae, Coreidae, or Rejuviidae. The first reports of the genus came from Thomas Say in 1824. In the account of Stephen Long's expedition to the headwaters of the Mississippi River, Say described a wasp he named quadrifasciata. Bicyrtes quadrifasciatus is a medium to large-sized black wasp with pale markings. Their abdomens taper into a cone shape with a downward curve. Their legs are a bright yellow. Males loosely follow the color pattern of the females. They have reduced yellow markings on the head and thorax, but do share the yellow legs of the females. Females are 15 to 18 millimeters, males about 12 to 15. Females are longer than worker honeybees, males are roughly the same size. In the same volume, Say described another similar wasp and placed them both in the genus Monodula. Monodula would not survive as a genus, but his single male specimen would retain the name ventralis. Bicyrtes ventralis is a medium-sized black and yellow wasp. It is the most common and the most widespread member of the genus in the United States. Unlike quadrifasciatus, ventralis has bright yellow markings. The males are vaguely similar to the females. Of course, they are smaller and, in ventralis, with paler markings. Both sexes share the happy, grinning face on the thorax. Females range from 11 to 13 millimeters, and males 10 to 12. It's worth noting this female specimen is from the western edge of its range, and the male is from the eastern edge. That should be taken into consideration when comparing these 2 images. 21 years after Say described ventralis in 1845, Amédée Lepelletier described an American wasp and created the genus Bicyrtes. The 2 species described by Say would end up here in Lepelletier's new genus. In 1971, Richard Bohart and Donald Horning at the University of California, Davis revised the California species. This work, despite its regional treatment, includes an excellent key to all North American species. 25 years after his California publication, in 1996, Richard Bohart revised the genus. This work covers all known species and describes 4 more. It includes an excellent key to all species and has great illustrations. Although this work is more comprehensive, his 1971 key is more than adequate to distinguish the 8 North American species. Distinguishing species starts with making sure you have Bicyrtes in the first place. Both sexes sport 2 projections that are easily seen. This feature is behind Lepelletier's generic name, Bicyrtes, which loosely translates to 2 spines. Species in the genus Bicyrtes also sport modified ocelli. If your specimen has ordinary globular ocelli, you have another genus. Facial features show some differences, but are not as helpful as some other, more useful features. Length differs noticeably between these 2 species. Quadrifasciatus has a good 3 to 4 millimeters on ventralis. A more reliable difference is the marks on the abdomen. In quadrifasciatus, the marks diverge. In ventralis, the marks remain close together along the length of the abdomen. Of course, the marks on the thorax are significantly different as well. Where Quadrifasciatus has a dark thorax from above, Ventralis has a cheerful grin. Also, the males of Ventralis have a unique feature. They have a spur on the proximal end of the mid-femur. Other species, like Quadrifasciatus, have a smooth femur on the middle legs.
Well, that should get you started. Good luck.
As always, a special thanks go to the internet resources that make these videos possible, including the Biodiversity Heritage Library, Discover Life, and Iowa State University's Bug Guide. Look for them online.
Whew. There. Ah. Ow! Ow! Ow!